And even to this very day, I feel the insects crawling inside me, in my skin, in my abdomen, in my antenna! Oh, snap! You turned into an insect in the end? Well, I wouldn't like turning into an insect. That would really bug me.
Well, that's just great. After that scary story, I feel like I'm covered in bugs. I need a shower.
That's good. You feel like you're covered in bugs. That's how you know it's a good scary story. Should we do another?
Oh, do we have to? I'm already really on edge and...
Oh, I apologize. I hope I didn't startle you.
No, it's just that we were reading scary stories.
Scary stories? Why, those are my favorite. And trust me when I say, mine are to die for. I'm not scared. You guys are scared. My first scary story, perhaps my scariest, is called The Freddy Doll. There once was a little owl that was annoyed by the little Freddy doll. Every night, the Freddy doll keeps on singing and singing to the little owl. The owl was so annoyed. Finally, he tossed the Freddy doll in the basket, but heard a scream as he did. The little owl looked all over the place, but the little owl cannot figure out where the screaming came from. Later that night, as the little owl prepared for bed, the lights suddenly went out. There was a slam, a crash. The owl was very frightened, not to mention very, very fuzzy. As he reached for a flashlight, a shadow appeared in the doorway. Frantically, the little owl tried to get the flashlight to turn on, but it was far too hard for him to properly handle because of his wings, you see. Before he could react, the figure reached out and tore the owl's tiny little tail clean off! He screamed in agony and dropped the flashlight, which finally flickered on to reveal the Freddy doll! Ah! Wait, the doll isn't exactly who I thought it was gonna be. Guys? Where's Josh? Oh, he must have had to go use the bathroom. That's actually a good point. He usually pees his pants in scary stories. It's a good thing he made it to a bathroom this time. Huh. I guess that's kinda okay. Speaking of bathrooms, would you like to hear another scary story called The Monster in the Bathroom? I guess we have some time to kill until Josh comes back. Time to kill, indeed. Once, a little green frog sat in his room, feeling very tired. Then he noticed a little tinkly feeling. It was his have to use the bathroom sign. But he decided to stay in his room for as long as he liked. What's the worst thing that can happen? He figured. My bladder gets full or something? But the frog was wrong. You see, if he stays in there for far too long, you'll notice that a monster can come out of the drain, hiding behind the shower curtains in the bathroom. Meanwhile, he started shaking. His bladder's getting pretty full. Then, he heard a familiar groaning sound. The frog got up and walked straight to the bathroom. He walked inside, and he hears more groaning. He walks up to the curtain, and then out pops The monster! He got so scared, he's almost peed his pants. And at that very moment, the monster in the bathroom attacked and ate his whole legs in half! Ah! Hold on. Now George is missing. Oh, he must have been needing to go buy socks or something. That makes no sense. Oh, but you know that would make sense. Listening to another scary story. Courtesy of yours truly. No, thank you. I heard yes, please. Very well. This one I'd like to call Rough. Once upon a time, there was a boring dog who has boring TV stuff on the TV. After boring his entire friends half to death, the TV suddenly made some sort of static. The boring dog got pushed through the TV and found himself in a different dimension. The dog got up to find he saw a scary alien. The alien charged toward him, and the dog screamed. But the alien stopped in his tracks. "Why would I attack you?" asked the alien. "You're one of the dog toys." The dog was very confused because he was most certainly not a toy. And that's when his paws and legs got smaller. And so do his ears. And his fur got gray. And he grew white hair on his head. And before he knew it, he had become the only thing he had ever known how to be. An utter and complete dog toy. That wasn't a very scary ending. Well, that's because I hadn't gotten to the ending yet. Do you know what those boring dogs did day in and day out for the rest of their rough, boring dog toy lives?
What did they do?
Boring television! Oh, is it just me now? Apparently so. Oh, well, you know that he had to go to see the most famous museum of, slugs downtown. You know the one? Well, anyway, I have one last scary story to tell. And it's called The Hippo's Necklace. Very nice. Once there was a little hippo who loved his necklace very much, but he was always being told by his father, "Be careful, you don't want to choke yourself," he used to warn him. But did the little hippo ever listen? He did not.
How could he? He's got his ears plugged.
Please let me finish the scary story. Breaks the mood. One day, the little hippo was out playing with
His friends!
No, actually, he was playing with his necklace.
Necklaces are so many, many years ago. It should definitely be his friends. Orange, you glad I'm contributing to the story?
I am not, as a matter of fact. I'm a master scary story writer. You need to let me tell my story the way I want to tell it.
Oh, come on. Let someone else give you a hand at the story, will ya?
Huh? No!
I promise, I'll add a twist, ending, and everything. Whoa!
Whoa, you guys, I just had the craziest dream.
Really? The dream I was having was pretty boring.
Guys, don't worry. I cleaned up that whole scary inky mess. Although, now we gotta clean up this other scary inky mess. Ugh.
Not to worry, fellas. George is on it. I'll just simply go and get the paper towels from the bathroom and... And that wasn't very smart, was it, Georgie?